Kia ora. Hope you guys are well. Welcome to Advanced Financial Accounting. What we're going to be covering off in this course is we're looking at accounting theory and how that sort of resulted in the formation of accounting frameworks and the accounting environment, financial accounting environment we operate in, which has been legislated around, and that's formed the External Financial Reporting Board, which sets out those standards that we become familiar with for either preparing financial statements or if we're going to audit financial statements, right? So there's a framework that covers off for-profits and non-for-profits. And the non-for-profits, there's different tiers, but during this paper we sort of pretty much focus on the not-for-profit companies. Okay, but we do some critical thinking about accounting theory, and there's something called positive accounting theory. Okay, so then we look at the various standards. We go for accounting for various assets, and then through various liabilities and equity, and look at earnings per share. And then we get on to how do we do accounts when an organisation has companies all around the world, all operating in different currencies. So how do they do a set of group accounts, right? So obviously we need to translate those accounts into a primary currency so we can report. So, combining operations in Europe with operations in America or South America or whatever, the euro, US dollar, and New Zealand dollar, those sorts of things. Okay, which leads on to doing more with group accounts. Okay, so in the previous paper we did consolidated accounts where it was 100% owned subsidiaries, which wasn't too difficult. Well, might have been actually. We're now looking at where there's groups where there's the parent company mightn't own 100% of the subsidiary, it only owns 60%. So how do we account for the part we don't own? Okay, or the part we do own. Right, so that's what this paper covers. We also look at the global trends and the harmonisation of financial reporting. Okay, once again, we know that our accounting standards typically are the sort of New Zealand equivalent to the International Accounting Financial Standards. Right, so there's a lot of countries using the same sort of standards as we do. Right, and even the other, like America, who uses GAAP, the standards aren't too far off either. Okay. Yeah, and obviously what's always trending is corporate social responsibility reporting. Obviously that's got a hell of a lot of impetus at the moment with what's happening with the climate, and we'll see what sort of standards have been put in place there. So that's really an overview. Week one, we're just going to look at accounting, not only, we're going to look at accounting theory. You come across positive accounting theory and normative accounting theory. Within that positive accounting theory, there's things like system theories, and so to look at, and we revisit the New Zealand accounting framework. So that's week one.